Hello, collective. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Welcome back to my channel. I do appreciate your positive energy and your support. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna tap into. I got the energy of, being guided to tap into the energy of the Orishas. So I'm gonna read from that deck. I'll probably just pick one card for now. All right, I'm gonna pull the regular tarot. Let's see what's going on here. For the collective reading. This is a general reading, so please just take what energy resonates with you. You can leave the rest behind. You can come back later and check it out. See if it makes sense then. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother, the east, west, south, and north, please protect us and allow us to see. You know, things change. People make decisions. They're free to make whatever decisions they decide to, okay? So this called free will, okay? It's never taken away or shouldn't be. Um, I have Six of Cups energy. Strength card, once again, is in reverse. So, this could be children, this Six of Cups, okay? Nine of Wands in reverse. Someone could be losing strength, giving up, not working. I don't know. Something could revolve around income, work, a job. I heard high hopes. Somebody may have high hopes. I feel like the Six of Cups energy is high hopes. Now, this is reality with the Seven of Cups. Or someone could be out of choices or options. That could be the reality. Transformation, scorpionic energy here. In the past. Three of Rods. Fire, fire, water, water. So there is some sort of alignment going on. The world. This keeps ending up in this position. This Wheel of Fortune, completion, this world. Ten of Swords now. That's the odd man out. This could be an individual, this Ten of Swords energy. Someone who carries a lot of betrayal. Carries the energy of betrayal. So it could be someone outside of you, hopefully. Okay. You completed a cycle. There could be a lack of energy because of that. I do see the Three of Wands, like something could be brewing or there's an expectation of something fizzling out possibly. Okay, as above, so below. The lies, possibly. Fizzling out the lies with the Seven of Cups in reverse is reality. Maybe someone felt like they had no other choice but to lie. You may have to lie to get out of a situation. Oh, I forgot about the undies and mermaids. Okay, she's not completely dressed, but that's water energy with the air element. Emotional but intelligence. Okay, could be a good combination. Let's see what the undies and mermaids said. I can't remember. It's always good to double check. So water energy. So and Six of Cups came out. It's high water here. So a lot of memories, emotions, feelings. Possibly for a job or a career. Could be a long-term career. Maybe somebody was a stay-at-home mother or caretaker. That's your career, okay? Whether it pays or not, or pays very little. Doesn't really matter what your income is. Your career, your work is what counts. That's what you take with you. You can't take any of the material things with you. You can just pass them down. But you will take your world, you will take your emotions, you will take what you've done, your acts, your emotions towards others. That's what you carry with you into the next life, into afterlife, whatever you want to call it, when your body's no longer physically here. Also, the world card does represent the all in all, the everything. Good, bad, indifferent, up, down, left, right. So the meaning of the undies and mermaids energy here, it does govern different means of communication or expression, which could also is flowing through the emotions, whether it's written, spoken, some sort of feeling, even feeling a pregnancy or motherhood. They have a spirit of service for others and generate fraternal feelings. Also the brotherhood, so connecting the brotherhood and the sisterhood. Okay, underwater energy. These elementals represent all who have having many years of experience in a certain domain or having inherited certain behavior or close to activities that alleviate physical pain. So you're talking about doctors, physiotherapists, and masseuse. Is that twice? How do you pronounce that in the plural? Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about, among others. Inasmuch as they also represent social communicators, they may be reporters, speakers, art critics, movie reviewers, and so on. That's the overall energy here. So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you have water highly aspected, or you're very intuitive. Could be North Node energy, together with cards with little benefit. They warn about lack of humanitarian feelings and absence of solidarity. There could be a lack of communication. Maybe you see this as a reality now, or someone doesn't have the inner strength to communicate either their struggles or their lack of energy. Communication, Three of Wands, communicating. Air element is communication. What's going on here? Twin flames, possibly. Getting a lot of connections. What's the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups with the Seven of Cups in reverse? Someone may have more feelings than someone else. Maybe they need time to heal, or someone's not yet completed their healing. Maybe you're not on a time clock. Maybe you're just taking your time. The world is in the upright, but it's also in the future position. Okay, so what's the Strength card and the Three of Rods? The Strength card is in reverse. It's a major arcana. Reflection. So you could be in this position of reflecting, or at this time reflecting on your self-image or what you thought about yourself as a child in the past. Even as it relates to your mother or feminine energy, as above, so below. You may or may not be feminine, doesn't matter. Nine of Wands in reverse in the world, completion, some sort of ego energy. Maybe somebody's not wanting to fight anymore, or somebody's giving up. Somebody's taking their time. What's the Coffee cup? You could be taking your time and just going with the flow. The frustration is a Nine of Wands in reverse. Maybe you've given up, feeling frustrated over some sort of jealous energy, or dealing with a lack of self-confidence and self-sabotage. You want to talk about this to someone? What's the Mirror? Or you recognize this energy in someone. You probably went on a date. This could be like a friend date or anything like that. Just meeting up, having coffee, reflecting on the past, or speaking to someone. It could be therapy, okay? Now this option here, so maybe someone has ran out of options of playing games or playing with your emotions, or no longer able to play with your emotions. You've recognized something within yourself. You could have water in your North Node. Have faith, love is coming. It definitely could be a surprise. This could turn into a no romantic date. What's the mirror in the date? I don't know. A seduction. What's the temptation? Love. Making healthy choices. I guess there's nothing wrong with seduction as long as you're making healthy choices about it. Tending to your self-care and not becoming over emotional or over frustrated. Taking your time getting into another relationship. Give me the Ten of Blades. I don't know who this Ten of Swords is. It's air energy. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody who has plans. The Ten of Swords, maybe you've ended those ideas about a plan, or somebody's ended their ideas about making plans to get together. Maybe it feels like, maybe you feel like you're not enough to go out. I don't know. Somebody could be feeling low and obligated. Wow. Bad news. Well, why would somebody want to get together just to tell you some bad news? I mean, how bad could it be? Because you're giving up on making yourself available to every and anybody? You're making healthier choices now due to your past. Keeping control of your emotions. Having unconditional love for yourself first. Because that's only between a mother and a child, that unconditional love stuff. That's the kind of love that we need to have for ourselves and for our true friends and true loved ones. I mean, sometimes it's hard to have that kind of love for somebody you're having sex with unless unless it was already some sort of unconditional love that was returned, you know. One can't love one more than the other for that to ever work out, particularly when there's some sort of hooking up energy. Maybe somebody thinks that's what it is, or you could be tired of that energy. All right. Let me get the tea on this. Okay. Drinks and beverages. This could be this date energy. This is a coffee house, or maybe just drinks, coffee, liquor, food. It says tavern. Someone could be there now, feeling trapped, possibly drinking, or I don't know. What the hell? I want to know what's going on here. Someone could be trapped. Somebody might go to a bar over and over again. Somebody trying to get out of a loveless marriage or a loveless commitment that's just based on sex. It could have started out, you could have met at a tavern. Now somebody feels like it's an obligation, or it's hard to be with you, or your heart is feeling hard to be with someone. Okay, give me the Ten of Swords energy again with the plans. What? Okay, we'll tell both of them. Okay, so, interesting. Kind of an opposite energy here. Someone could be trapped or stuck in their addictions because they refuse to reflect on themselves or their past, drowning their sorrows at the bar, chasing toxicity, but maybe they feel like they're in the pursuit of some sort of return energy. I don't know what somebody's researching. What's the library? What are they researching? Could be Virgo energy, Hierophant energy. So like Taurus, Virgo energy. What's the library? Somebody could work or spend a lot of time in the library making mistakes or thinking about, what are they researching though? Ways to overcome some sort of lost soul, victimhood energy. Yeah, definitely could be earth energy here with this stubborn arrogance. Somebody feeling sorry for themselves. They keep chasing some sort of toxic energy. Whether they see this in you or they don't see it in you, maybe that's why maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why they keep trying to, maybe they're trying to get a handle on your energy or contain it some way. What's the mistakes? Someone could want, I don't know if they realize that their ego may be keeping them in a toxic cycle. What's the fake accounts? Being fake still. Okay. Oh, child. Somebody needs to be by them damn self. They need to be alone, away from people. Okay? Because somebody's always chasing a good time. Always searching for some sort of energy of excitement. A thrill chaser with a lot of ego, feeling trapped in their mind and their sorrows at the bar. Maybe you feel like you're being obligated, or somebody feels obligated. They're not happy with whoever they're with. And it's probably not even that person's problem. It's their problem. You need to separate from other energies at this time. You need to speak to yourself, speak to your emotions. Posted a video last night. I feel like this is the opposite reading of the live I did this morning. This could be a masculine energy here that's trapped in your energy, or they feel drawn to you in some way, possibly behind some fake account, some sort of fake contact, or they're under some sort of a different name, or yeah, you know how it works. Let me get another Orisha reading. 17 minutes. Salamander now. That's the opposite. I told you. Somebody's reaped a harvest of separation. Or they're confused. Maybe, like I said, I think I said that if somebody thinks that you're soulmates. Somebody thinks that you belong together, but there could be some sort of parasocial energy, or somebody's not really understanding that they have an energy of arrogance, stubbornness, ego energy that hasn't been ended, it hasn't been dealt with, it hasn't been, somebody's carrying like a lot of energy of betrayal. Chariot energy, Cancer, Throne. Okay, so somebody's very misfortunate in their discipline. Even though they may be stubborn, Earth energy is typically disciplined. You got 7 is Earth in reverse too. Somebody's going through some sort of physical problems or issues, or they're holding all this pain and the betrayal within their body. Something could be seeping through to the mind. Someone could be getting dementia, or yeah. A lack of analysis. Somebody can't think clearly, or they're not making healthy choices, even though you may be an example of doing that. So somebody's only watching like the surface level of you, of who you are, of whatever you may be saying, or whatever energy they're picking up on. They're only able to see the surface level of it. Lack of analysis. The tallest, the biggest, the strongest, and presumably the safest is not always the one that has more fruits. What you sowed first will not always grow faster. So someone was rash or hasty. They were impatient. The 7 of Pentacles energy of what they're working on, or what they were working on, possibly their healing. Your impatience brings you little prosperity despite your having invested the same amount of work. Seek old people's wisdom, old people's experience, for one becomes experienced and learns about the mysteries of the earth in your old age. This can assist you when you need food, support, and money. Teach him, you give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. If you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. That's the kind of energy this is what it said to me. This is what was going through my mind. So someone wants something to happen very quickly. They want to get out of this energy of being trapped, but it's not so much more a physical thing, physical work, because energetically you're not going anywhere in the mind. You're not changing your mind. You're not changing your perspective. Somebody's caught up in some sort of illusion. Like somebody could be passing away, or this is the thoughts, somebody's last thoughts. Okay, their body is decaying, or their body is, there could be just, oh no, I don't know. It could be a complete, just an ego death, but somebody's mind's not there. Okay. Physiological disorders, imbalance, and a slow metabolism. So someone could be gaining weight. This could be someone who's worked in the military or worked for the government, police energy with the chariot. Definitely a masculine energy, collaborating in the process of digestion and body temperature. Okay, so someone's afraid about, because they did something unfair, something that wasn't justified. This could be a prisoner. Um, they have no drive, they have no courage to either heal themselves physically. The body could be taking over, shutting down. The mind could be shutting down. You gotta will yourself to be happier. It really, it is a mind over matter thing. It is. Um, wow. So somebody was very disloyal, the opposite of earth energy. They don't have a true strong purpose, or they haven't tapped into that energy. They may not have one because they haven't done the work to even to construct a contract. And though the contracts that they have constructed or been in agreement with, they've dishonored. Okay, because of lack of communication, being too hot-headed, possibly being violent. Okay, make sure you pay attention to your environment. Make sure you see things and understand things clearly, because there's an energy of confusion that I'm picking up here. Very controlling. Someone can very be like over religious, or use religious tactics or religious dogma to act out certain ideas or certain ways they want things done. They could speak with their hands, or they could even carry weapons. Okay? Child. Somebody that wants to get together with you could be planning some sort of attack. I feel like somebody doesn't know how to move this plan forward, and that's the feeling of this being trapped energy. Okay? Because they're either thinking about you in the past, or they're making some sort of connection between your energy and someone they know in the past. That's why I feel like somebody's not even, they don't, there's some sort of misunderstanding about your connection with this individual. We are all discovering paths to the same spiritual nexus from alternate angles, getting closer and closer to a new language of being. So we're all working from our own perspective. Well, you should have multiple perspectives, but you're still working and walking in your own energy. Whatever you decide your energy is, okay? Make sure it's you. Make sure you're not walking, doing what someone else is being guided to do, especially with your emotions and your mentals here. Magic can be as simple as letting your body sink into the rhythm of the cosmos, the energy of the universe, the energy that is around you, your immediate environment, and quietly using those rhythms to spin and reweave the web of your own future. You change your story. You don't have to use pen. You don't have to use words. You don't have to use even logic sometimes. Sometimes you do need to fantasize a little bit so that things become, so you can make them real. As long as you know. You got to stay within your right mind. Like I said before, it's a delicate balance, okay? But you can change your perspective by spending, just taking in your energy, your environment, and But you got to reflect. You have to be able to reflect. King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. You have to be able to reflect. Hopefully in a positive energy. Okay, but this seems to be, I feel like somebody is making a connection, but they still can't figure out how to get out of this addictive Cupid energy, or feeling like somebody could be like a party all the time, or they're so used to either men or women who are always hanging out, partying, looking for some sort of seductive energy. Sweet and earthy taste will ground you and pull you back into your body after doing spiritual work. I once I was having a dream about a party. If you do feel too spacey, get to get on with your day after you've been doing some magic. Like somebody could be astral projecting in the astral realm, fucking around. Dark chocolate will help settle you a little bit, though. I guess if you're willing to engage with the element of chocolate, which of course is natural and comes from the earth. So breathe in yellow to support your solar plexus chakra, this your self-esteem and confidence. Okay, as above, so below. This could be at any extreme, y'all. Just depends how you're understanding it. But I don't see anything too difficult to understand with this reading. It's just a matter of changing your mind and controlling your emotions. Let's see if there's any dream work in here. Let me go ahead and let you go. Wisdom. Respecting your body, focusing on your body. Someone may not be able to sleep, so dreams probably aren't even in the picture right now. Somebody needs some sort of wisdom. Respect the beauty of your body as you respect Mother Earth. This come up in the last three readings here. Remain connected to nature. You are being protected. Also with sexual activity. It's a good idea to pull away from that for a time too. Celibacy gives you so much power. Focus. For enlightenment, stay in the moment. Just do your regular chores, your everyday work. Chop wood, carry water, avoid distractions, meditate. Bring anything that's unresolved into view. You can write them down, create whatever it is, the power you need to create. Usually artists will dig from the emotions, they will dig from the pain and create things that are beautiful. They'll turn the opposite of, energy out in some sort of constructive way. So try that. Love y'all. Bye.